Not gonna happen. It dislikes you.
Welcome back, folks. And I would like to thank you all for joining us once more for Rise of the Runelords. It is I, your illustrious host, Lord Zedity Gradius Haru. And I bring with me today 5 chumps.
Bitch, I ain't no chump.
Let's see, we got Mr. Craptastic, Madam MacKenzie, Dr. Koro, Professor Douglas, and the MC Oblivion.
That's right.
Bonjour.
Sorry, but we don't allow French here. Get out.
Guten Tag.
I'm not Canadian.
I said French. I didn't say anything about Canadians.
Well, I'm not French Canadian. Whatever.
It's still. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, just smile and nod. Just smile and nod.
I don't smile and nod.
Fine, I'll stop. Damn.
Scowl and shake your head.
Getting there.
Okay, so if I recall last time, Mr. Koro with his good friend Owen, not the skeleton, but the half bionic demon.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yee.
But yeah, he had himself a little harem. Oh, this little harem has come.
Yeah, I knew what was gonna happen. He was just like, no, not at all.
No. He knew that the harem was gonna be taken away. I was gonna let him keep it, but then he brought that up, and I'm like, ooh, there's gonna be
You go fuck yourself, kid.
No, you gave me the idea. I was gonna let you keep it, but man, if you're prepared to have it taken away, you know what? Okay, cool.
I knew you were gonna take it away. That's the fucking point. Anyway.
That's because you mentioned it. I'm the person you don't mention things to.
He has a point, you know.
And
This point is irrelevant and invalid.
You performed an ID 10 Tango error.
Yep.
I was gonna say, your grammar sucks. Your point's invalid.
That too.
Anyway, so yeah, basically the harem. Everyone else was legit except for one. She turned out to be a glutton spawn, and oh boy, he got all slicked up and lovely.
Right.
And then proceeded to have, just spend a whole day fucking in, I don't know what level of, intoxication that would be.
Level 10?
No, beyond that.
You pushed it all the way to 11.
Level 12.
336, I would say.
There you go.
Okay,
Yep.
there you go.
And Gannon, you're over here. You had some lovely fun until a few people decide to drunkenly and very highly jump through your window.
Take a chair
look.
with you.
I didn't jump through shit. I was pulled through a window.
Pulled, jumped. In this case, with Raggy, same thing. Raggy and Ipin are currently, Raggy has never come down since the day he was born. Ipin is having a hangover the size of Guatemala.
Listen, if you'd had my life, you wouldn't either.
We're not going to go into that.
Anyway.
And Vadim, for the past few days, you've been learning about the local Assassins Guild, sleeping with your honey bunny, and doing a few other things. I don't know what. They're yours to do.
What do you mean we're not going to go into that? Everyone thinks Vikings are cool and fun and great and all that. But, when it comes to raping and pillaging, when you're the one that's village is being raped and pillaged, it's not nearly as fun as it sounds. Over the hill they came singing a song, here we go, to rape and pillage, here we go, to rape and pillage, etc., etc. All happy smiles. And us, in the meantime, not that I understood at the time, bear in mind, I'd just been born. The faster ones were off over the hill to the next village, and I don't know, sailed out to sea. The slow ones, well, my parents amongst them didn't bother the Vikings if you were male or female. Raping's got to be done.
There's a quota to be met.
That's right.
Okay. Douglas, we're going to a realm of darkness here that we've yet to reach.
To tell the darkest thing, they took my cot, but they left me there.
Fucking Vikings. Damn
Anyway,
it.
so, okay, Douglas, you're sure. Vadim?
Hmm?
Let's see here. It has been 4 or 5 days.
Okay.
What exactly have you been doing these few days that these guys have not seen you?
I would assume at least a job or two would have been run. They would have wanted to see just what he was capable of in other aspects of, capability.
She tested your stamina.
Very true. But I'm assuming they would have, for recruits some kind of, testing and training regimen, course, things like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then. So, one second. I need to reach behind my monitor here, because that's where the other D10 of my life has gone. Don't ask me what the hell it's doing back there.
I was trying to escape you.
Some guy walked into my room, said bueno, and I screamed and beat him to death. Turned out it was my landlord's maintenance guy coming to fix my disposal.
I'm so gonna make a champions character based on that guy.
Anyway, let's see here. I'm going to roll a D100, and we're going to decide your first target on that, and we'll go through a roleplay real quick.
Owen.
Okay.
Oh god, you guys aren't part of it.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the group is excluded.
You would think. Owen,
I
Owen,
would, yeah.
Owen is 98.
Yeah, well.
Come on, 98.
40.
Damn it.
Not even halfway there. So, let's see here. Number 40. Number 40. Who the hell was number 40?
I don't know.
Oh! What?
About names.
They hand you a ticket stub.
All right.
And they... yeah. Actually, we're going to say this... Your first job comes after the group has done their little spiel over there in the docks, okay?
Okay.
They just, you've just been doing some odd jobs here and there for the past few days. But this is your first contract. There has been a guy going around in a taxi carriage, giving away money, while at the same time using a X-ray spell to see through women's clothing. And taking pictures and selling them.
I see.
And your honey bun, the little bartendress lady?
Of course.
A victim.
Oh. Interesting. He's gonna die slow.
This is coming from the old wizened bartender that comes in every now and then. He has been introduced to you as the patriarch of the guild, the master, if you will.
Dave?
Mm-hmm.
His name is Steve.
Barbara. Anyway.
It's only on weekends. Shut up.
Well, look at that. It's a fucking weekend. Hello, Barbara.
Yeah, well.
Anyway, so he gave you the job. It's in a parchment folder, and he looks at you going, teach that bitch something to do against my daughter, and I shall reward you pleasantly. Yes.
Shudder.
Oh.
Did I mention that he's about 2 feet tall?
What?
You're like imagining a guy up to your head, and then suddenly I mention that, and it's like boink.
Yeah.
It could be standing on the bar stool or the counter or whatever.
Just boink. Huh.
And yes, he's currently looking at you. He has an impressive moustache.
As he should.
And he's wearing a jester's hat.
Acceptable, that mustache.
Yeah, well, it happens.
No one has their quirks.
So,
His is being senile.
Vadim will take a flip through the paperwork.
You see a familiar picture
Mm-hmm.
of a red-skinned, fiery hair person.
That was great.
That goes in the blackmail file.
Oh, yeah, blackmail, quote-unquote.
Oh, no. I don't need it for any other reason. It's the blackmail file.
All right.
Are you going to give it to a black male friend of yours?
What?
Anyway. Yeah, you look through, you feel like you recognize a few of the women, maybe just by passing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Is there any information that there's a route he favors, anything like that?
Yes, going from the High Street down Festival Street, all the way down to Salmon Street and around.
Okay.
Oh, and another thing.
It wasn't open on my laptop. Oh, damn it!
But yes, you also do find the picture of it has been far too long. What the fuck did I name her again?
You didn't give her a name yet.
No.
I thought I did.
No.
There was discussion of it, but it was never actually given.
Magdalene.
Okay.
That works.
Magdalene, Madeline. Hope you don't get confused.
Well, considering one could be called Maddie, the other one Maggie, and considering they both have two different kinks.
Huh.
One likes dark and scary. The other one likes stupid and retarded.
Huh.
But at the same time, able to bench press a planet.
So, let's see.
You know Raggy's gonna try it at least once.
What?
Bench pressing a planet.
Well, you can do it. It's not hard.
It's called a push-up.
It's called a push-up.
That I was about to say, it's not DC and you're not Superman.
Well, no, granted, technically, you move a lot more than the planet does, but still, the planet does move.
So, just High Street down to Festival. Okay.
The old man is willing to pay you 20 platinum for the job.
You have a deal. And Vadim will step outside and head on around up Festival Street. Probably to around here.
Okay. Well, you're looking at the description in the file. It looks like he runs your everyday average mill of a carriage. But
Okay.
and like he looks like your average everyday Joe, really. There's like you feel like you've seen him 3 times already, but nope.
Hmm.
It's going to be a little bit difficult because random welcome to the cash carriage.
Yeah.
You hear about 400 feet to your left.
Damn it. Let's see. I probably wouldn't even be able to make it there. You said which way?
To your left.
I'm gonna move a little bit closer and try a perception roll to see if I can hear where he's actually going. He's taking them.
Okay. Vadim's first roll in weeks. Let's see how rusty. Oh, no.
Well,
Oh,
The dice say no, but the bonus says yes.
that's all you need.
Who's watching movies?
Is that...
not me.
What do you mean he's watching movies?
No, it's like I hear.
I don't think it's coming from my background. That's not loud enough out in the living room.
It's like I hear dark and foreboding voice talking about something.
Might have been Simon Templeman as Kane because I still got Defiance going.
Okay. I'm kind of just like, what in the world? Anyway, so let's see here. 17, that gets you... Tower Street and Junkers Way.
Alright, knowledge local to see if I know of any of the quickest route there that could possibly beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's +7.
Well, you can make another perception test, actually.
Alright, well, let's do that then.
You notice... Let's see, let's draw a straight line. You notice a nice hole through a lot of buildings going about this direction.
Okay.
And it looks like they just decided to board up the sides and make it a high traffic density area.
Well, straight through we go. How utterly convenient. Phew.
You hear people talking, going, "Yeah, some motherfucker decided to stab an envelope and he made this."
Let's see, and you said Tower Street and Junkers Way, so it's probably going to be somewhere around this area.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just hunker down there and wait.
On the roof, in the shadows. Like Batman.
I'm Batman. No, I'm not Batman. He's Batman.
You're Catwoman.
Really?
I'm not
Oh.
Batman. Batman doesn't kill. And Batman fights for justice. I fight for money.
Let's see here. Yep, it takes about 35 minutes before the cab arrives. The lady gets out. She's holding a bag of gold. She says, "Thank you very much, good sir," and then walks away, all happy and giddy. The man hops back into he hops down off the carriage seat, taking a smoke break, mind you. You know it's your man.
As he's taking his break, Vadim will step out looking like he's just come out of a local business or whatever. You go, perfect. Needed a ride. And he approaches the carriage.
Hey, fine sir, how can I be of service to you today?
I need to head over to, let's see. I'm just looking at the map to see what the opportune area would be for me. I don't want to go down by the docks too densely.
Populated?
Yeah.
You could ask him to take, you do know of a secluded spot on the beach.
Yeah, let's do that. That'll work.
The secluded spot on the beach, huh? Oh, meeting a pretty young lady there, are we?
You could say that.
Alright then. Come on into the cab and we shall depart.
Gets in, closes his eyes for a second. I'm not going to flip just yet, so.
He hops back onto the driver's seat, and away you go. Taking Junker's way over to Main Street and starts going down. So, how long have you been in Sandpoint?
Oh, not too long. Had a little bit dust up when the goblins came through and dealing with all that. But nothing too major.
Ah, yes. I lost a good horse when they arrived. My dear, dear horse. I loved her so. So,
My heart bleeds.
you staying long?
As long as I need to.
You're currently outside the police station.
How ironic.
Sir, I would like to report a murder. Whose? His. Stab, 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 stab.
When? A few minutes from now. What? Shh, nothing.
You heard nothing, officer. I heard nothing, officer. But yes, you continue going along, menial small talk, weather, raining blood, the usual.
How about those Knicks?
Yes, how about the nymphs?
I haven't run into them.
It's when you get to about right before Sand Street here,
Uh-huh.
which you apparently jump onto a roof. Don't know how you did that.
Magic.
Woo! Which, it's when the carriage stops.
Does it?
Indeed. There are two people in front of the carriage.
Okay.
TikTok.
Take a look outside. See what the holdup is.
They are wearing dark blue cloaks, brown pants each, and at the same time red shirts. Fashion sense is not their style.
No, but those sound like some kind of colors, so let's do a knowledge local.
You've heard small talk about them. They are called the Boomers. They are a up-and-coming gang, just recently started. They have a philosophy about them.
Uh-huh.
Steal from us, we're gonna cut out your fucking eye.
Nice.
I see.
And they're looking at the guy driving the carriage saying, we're gonna cut out your fucking eye.
Do I? Well, you know, I kind of. If they deal with that with stealing, if they deal with stealing money like that, I wonder how they'll deal with stealing kills. Anyway, what is he doing?
Fidgeting a little bit, but doesn't really seem to be nervous.
Vadim will.
As you see him kind of draw something akin to a handgun from his back.
Interesting. Let's see. Oh, this could be interesting. Let's see. How does that work? -4.
Are your roommates watching football?
I have no idea what they're watching.
All I know is there's a Cardinals game tonight, I think.
They're probably playing something on the 360 like NCAA or some shit. I don't know if I get... Well, that's not until 6th level, so that's not a factor yet. So... Drop that tournament.
Oh, Owen.
Yeah. Yes.
You're about right there.
Where am I at?
Main Street and across the street from Vadim.
Oh, okay.
Vadim is going to...
Owen is gonna watch this and wonder.
Since we're not technically in combat yet, initiative is not a thing, so... Actually, both of those are the same, so close eyes. No, you know what? I don't need to flip yet.
I don't like that.
What?
Why are you adding shit to the map? I don't like it. It's terrifying.
Oh.
Actually, I do.
Oh,
Because, no, that doesn't deal damage.
it's only because, like, I'm thinking, I should actually have something set up for multiple combatants on this map. So, I got them.
Owen casts. No, wait, no. Owen talks into Vadim's mind and goes, "What the hell are you doing?"
Well, no, you don't
you get
talk into Vadim's mind, but
I'm talking to Dream Scar's mind. What the hell are you doing?
You get a loading screen. Yes, that is what he's
Eh.
currently doing. He's loading.
Yes, he's lost in thought. He's not paying attention.
Casper message and say, what the hell are you doing? You're in the middle of goddamn whatever. I assume I see the gang.
You see the two guys in the gang colors. You see the guy in the carriage. He looks rather familiar. And you just see Vadim in the carriage.
So what we're going to do, since he's pulling something, and I really, I want him to suffer. So Vadim is going to pull his hood closer to completely obscure his features. And shadow jump into the front seat next to him. After using the wand that he's carrying to cast True Strike on himself.
You finger the wand and you gain True Strike as you shadow jump onto the seat right beside him. Arm wrapped around his neck going, "Hey buddy, how's it going?"
And yes, and with his other hand, I'm going to knock the gun out of his hand with a disarm check.
Okay, CMB versus CMB.
Alright, so that is...
Would be a shame to roll a 1 right now.
Not with True Strike.
In front.
Oh. So
That's the only reason why you can see the cabbie.
Completely fair enough.
So that brings the bonus to that.
Well, Oblivion,
Hmm?
if you roll a 1, that's still a failure.
Oh, yeah, true. I don't roll a 1.
Would be a real shame to roll a 1. 20. Fuck you!
You were saying. So as he just knocks the gun out of his hand, he's like, no, we won't be needing any of that.
Wait. Owen, make a reflex check.
I'm going to bed.
Alright, good night. Give me a second. Reflex, you said?
Yep.
Alright,
Yep. You catch a gun.
Owen pockets the gun and starts approaching these guys. What the fuck is going on up here?
Looks at Vadim. Yo, what up, man? What up, my ninja?
Looks at the dean. So, am I interrupting something?
Oh, no. Not at all.
One of the gang members turns to face you. They both have for this time they've had their weapons drawn. It seems to be 2 short swords each.
Okay.
All right. Combat hasn't started yet, has it? Owen casts shield, mage armor on himself.
Okay. Do you have silent spell, still spell? Gonna say no.
Nah, because I haven't reached high enough level to actually worry about automatic feats.
Well,
but I just take it under the fact that these fuckers have swords drawn. Vadim's up here doing something. I'm just gonna cast mage armor.
just like, hold on, guys. Mage armor, bing. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
They turn to face me, or one of them does, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, he turns to face you, weapons pointed at the ready, because, you kind of walk up to them while they are about ready to mug a fucker.
Owen holds up his hands going, so... Howdy there.
I just imagine you putting your finger on the knife and then just, like, turning it away from you.
Yep. And please do get that out of my face.
Guy looks at you. Oi! You trying to start shit? I would have said essay, but
Yeah, yeah. One goes, no. It gives him a look like, are you fucking stupid or something? Of course not. Going just passing through, I spotted a friend, and he'll motion to Vadim, going, and I just figured I'd say hello. So.
Well, you said hello. Now get out of here.
Well, I was gonna go down the street, but the carriage is kind of blocking the way. You're kind of blocking my way. It's kind of hard for me to go up the street when you're in the way.
I'm gonna go ahead and use. What is my ability in that?
You're gonna use redacted?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
How about redacted?
Not yet.
What about the other redacted?
I could roll an intimidate on those two, but it's not really necessary.
After all, you couldn't loot their loot while they're running away.
Very true. So, yeah, Vadim's going to just kind of and look at the carriage driver with a slightly darker look in his eyes and say, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?"
He's kind of looking at you, looking at the gang, looking at Owen, and he has no idea what the fuck's going on, and he looks very terrified.
Indeed. Indeed. You probably should.
Before.
Before
Yes.
Before he's behind Owen.
Owen grabs the man by the face.
You grab air.
Huh. Interesting.
As he's now on top of the carriage.
Oh, isn't that an interesting little trick? Let's see.
I'll go neat trick. He'll look at Vadim. If you're here to kill him, hold off on that. I want to know what he's doing.
What time of day is it?
Overcast.
Excellent.
It's just like, what time of day is it? Overcast.
As it always is.
Of course, because this fucking town.
Yeah.
Well, I did mention it's raining blood.
Sorry. Slayer moment.
Slayer!
So Vadim, well, actually, Dreamscar just kind of sighs and goes, "Oh, we're going to play one of these games." You do.
Huh?
You're lucky that Madeline was able to fix the window, because otherwise you'd have blood on your floor. Well, more blood on your floor.
He looks at the carriage driver and says, "You do realize that they always lose these games."
So I assume they haven't dropped the sword from my face.
They're kind of looking at the guy now, going, "What the fuck?"
Oh, awesome. So they're not looking at me? Can I grab...
To the best of your knowledge.
Alright, I want to grab one of them by the throat.
He jumps back.
Fucker. But yeah, I'd like to roll and grab the other one by the throat.
There you go.
Yeah. Which would be... I'd be rolling a CMB, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Lord Sissy CMD. You'd be ashamed to roll 20 now.
I know, right? I know. Be a fucking terrible thing that would be.
I don't think that works in reverse.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well,
no, you want me to roll a 1.
Well, he didn't roll a 20.
18.
Okay, you got him by the throat.
Yeah. One is yeah. So I'm gonna grab you by the throat now. And
Vadim,
talking words to you.
Dreamscar speaks up in Owen's mind. Leave them alive. They'll prove useful. But unconscious, well, that's
Yeah.
completely acceptable.
Owen will say back in Dreamscar's mind, going, yeah, I
Dreamscar?
guess.
Pixie Bro kind of pipes up in the mind. Do you really need both of them alive?
This is a good point. Reduce their number by 50%.
Owen will start choking the one that he has in his hands, locking
Well,
his.
Pixie Bro pipes up in your mind. You have him
Yeah.
locked by the throat in your open hand.
In my open hand.
Yes.
Do do do
fucked
do
up,
do
bitch.
do do.
Sorry. So he's not in my hand.
No, he's in your hand.
Uh huh.
You have him clenched by your hand, which palm is against his throat.
Oh yeah, Owen blasts his palm. I was just gonna. I mean, where's the fun of that? Anyway.
Well, Douglas, tell the contestant what he's won.
Death of an NPC.
A pound of sausages without the intestines to keep all the sausage meat together.
Yeah, Owen fires a blast
okay.
into the fucker's neck. Then.
Okay. No roll required.
Yeah, of course, point blank, and he is not a fucking greed spawn. So.
I mean, go ahead and just roll a d20. If it lands on a 1, then we got problems. If not, then have fun. Have fun.
Yeah. Owen.
There's always that one chance.
Oh, I do have that spell.
What spell? Oh no, go Pixie Bro! How the hell are you in my mind? I can only hear evil. Never mind.
Just like, do you want to know?
No, that's why we're bros. Uses my free hand to fist bump Pixie Bro. So yeah, Owen sends a blast of sickening black flame through the dude's neck, and 2 bits of him fall to the ground.
Yes. Congratulations on remembering that your cannon blasts are your IME.
Yeah. And then
Gannon and Ipin and Raggy, you guys see a sickening black flame shoot into the sky.
Oh, well, fuck.
yeah.
Hey, that's some shit. Look at that.
Can I make an attack to grapple the next guy?
Can't leave him alone for a second.
I'm not surprised anymore.
After Vadim.
Okay.
Vadim is actually.
Wait. I think it's only fair we let the NPCs have an action.
No. Nope.
Oh, sure, why not? So the other gang member can go ahead and shit himself.
Yep.
Basically.
What the fuck?
Yep. So about your hopes that we're going to roll ones. That backfired a little bit, didn't it?
A little bit.
Ain't that some shit?
Shuriken, huh? Owen just dodges to the right a bit lazily. That's just not nice. You sure I have to keep one of them alive?
Ignore the Owen's forehead part.
Yeah.
In your mind, you hear, "Yes, I am sure."
Fine. Owen dodges the second one.
No. As I said, ignore the Owen's forehead part of that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Vadim, you're gonna love this.
Hmm?
Let's see here. Roll 2
Oh.
6.
Oh my.
No, nothing to you, but you're gonna love this. 2d6 plus 6 plus
6.
2d4.
The hell?
The guy on top of the carriage, gets a poisoned shuriken to the forehead, and then he falls off the carriage, unable to move.
Vadim looks over the side. Hey, Sanka, you dead?
You see blood shooting out of his forehead.
He might be dead. That's a shame.
Like he looks like he's paralyzed.
Oh well, that's a problem. I'm gonna have to go ahead and put him out of his misery.
By the way, the shuriken did not come from gang member number 2.
Oh.
Oh,
Came from gang member number 3, along with his 10 other friends. Oh.
No. You both could roll perception checks in order to figure out where it came from.
Yeah, sure thing.
This is going to be a thing.
By the way, the critical miss card was a critical hit. It was basically this: you hit your nearest ally, roll, but it's a critical threat. Roll to confirm. Confirmed. Bam.
It's really only a +5? Oh yeah, perception's not a train skill for some reason. God damn it.
For some reason.
I don't see a goddamn thing.
Anyway, Owen, you're looking around. You can't see anything because there's blood in your eye. Then you look up.
God! Yeah, it's raining blood. Whatever.
And Vadim,
Mm-hmm.
you notice someone in black cloak running that way.
All right. Let's see. Quick.
You can slightly hear the sound of shit, 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 shit.
How far away are they?
I'd say about a quarter of the way to the next street. On top of the roofs.
So, like less than 300 feet.
Yes.
Dreamscar appears in front of them.
Okay. Give me 1 second though. This is the gang member.
What?
That's short sword number 1, and this is short sword number 2.
Neither hit.
Okay. By the way, just to say this for the audience, that is a critical threat for the short sword, but since it did not even hit his AC, you don't roll to confirm. There are some people